Hello, James Graney here from internetbizuni.com, and as you probably know by now, I come on every day and speak about what I'm doing to grow my private label brand, and I answer any questions that you have in regards to growing your private label brand. I do this on Facebook Live on the Internet Biz Uni Facebook page, so if you have any questions, you can drop them into me and I'll answer them at the end. This episode is going to be a quick one. I was really busy this morning working on my own business, so I have to get back to it. A few things to finish off, but I'm just going to quickly go through what I have been doing this morning for my business and hope that it helps you when you're doing the same thing for your business. So basically what I've been at today, I've been booking in an order with Seller Central in the UK. I've been speaking with Seller Central in the US about reimbursements that were owed and haven't received yet. I've sent a final design to a manufacturer for a new product that we've designed and we're getting a sample off, and I've wrote a couple of chapter titles for a new ebook that we're putting out for our brand. I'll go through each of these now in further detail. Again, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll get to them at the end. So the first thing that I was doing was booking in an order with Seller Central. So I had the order from China. It arrived in the UK on the 7th as expected and was supposed to go straight to the place where we get it prepped and then into Amazon's warehouse. It's a container. We order 20-foot containers. Now is usually the smallest orders we kind of do just to save on cost. Get a few different products in at the one time. Usually goes a lot smoother than this, but this time it got held by customs. Something comes up in an x-ray, so they stop it. They have to pull the container, strip through it all, search it, and then put it back together. So that delayed us at least 2 weeks. Friday it was when I got note that it's been released and they had it, so then they had to de-van it, is what it's called yesterday, which is take out all the items. Then they put them on pallets, shrink wrap them and put our labels on them. That part of it all went well, but Amazon have changed their system from booking in large truckloads. They used to just allow you to fill out their form on the Excel sheet and email it to them, and they would get the information off that. They've changed this now where they want your transport company that's shipping them in for you to do all the booking. So they want them registered on their system and they want them to book it in for you. Got speaking with someone from Seller Central. The company that I use, the logistics company, aren't registered with them. There's only a selective few companies registered with them. So they talked me through it and allowed me to set up my own area on their system, so it nearly counts as a logistic company, and book it in that way. That just all took time dealing with them and the logistic company to get it all booked in, but it's all booked in now, so hopefully all go through all right. But it was the longest one that we've had, the longest booking that we've had. Usually it arrives within a week, it's all in Amazon's warehouse, but this time, just with the different changes and delays with customs, it's just took longer. So it's a bit frustrating. We're out of stock on a good few products in the UK and keen to get them in. Then in the US, I was dealing with Seller Central as well, but I was speaking with them about reimbursements that were owed. So as you probably know, by now we were overcharged over $2,000 in fees for Q4, so storage fees. We found these reimbursements that we were owed ourselves and we put in our cases. They've came back and told us that we're entitled to it, but that was a couple of weeks ago now, and we've checked our account and the money hasn't gone in yet. So I'm just following up there. Got speaking with an areas manager today in there, so this guy's looking into it and hopefully we'll have that reimbursement through to us soon. But again, that's something else. It's just delays, just things kind of holding up a bit of cash at the moment. It's not too much, but it's something that we want to get into our account and move on, because we're always getting reimbursements through, but this one is for reimbursements that we haven't claimed before, which are the storage fees. So we're keen to get that through, and once we do get it through, I'll shoot a video explaining exactly how we found out that we were owed reimbursement for storage fees, because I'm sure a lot of people have been overcharged, and it was only due to having the systems in place that my accountant could pick this up and find out that we are owed reimbursement for it. Then the next thing I've done was sent a final design to our manufacturer in China. So I had sent a design before. He wrote back explaining that these few bits will be difficult to get done. So then I've just done a new design for a product that we're launching, sent it back to him just with the changes. I think this design is a lot more simpler and will go through without any catch. And that's again another tip, is if you are designing unique products, the first product that you do design it fairly simple, get it through, and then once you order that and have your sample or have your full production, we're just going to go full production with this, you can make your changes to it then. When you receive it, it's a lot easier to make changes then. So when the products come, we'll get some feedback off our customers. Our customers might love it without the features, the additional features that we want to add to it. So if they do, that's great. But I have ideas for additional features, even on top of the new features that I've added to the product. It's almost 100% unique, you know, and I have more ideas for it, but I'll put to them, our manufacturer, later. But for now, it's a fairly straightforward, unique product that I've designed and sent that off to them, and hopefully receive a sample of that within the next week or two. Then the next thing is chapters for a book. So we're doing an ebook for our brand at the moment, and basically all I'm doing is doing out the chapters that I want and outsourcing the writing of those chapters to a book writer. So that's pretty exciting to get that. The main thing that we get out of having our own book is your brand. It looks more solid, you know, if you have a book behind it. It gives a good look to your brand, and it's also a good sign-up incentive. If you have a really good book that's on the topic that you sell products around, so say if you sell yoga products, if you have a book about yoga, giving different yoga poses and giving tips and advice with yoga, it gives you your brand a lot more kind of respect for your brand. It gives them a lot more, I don't know what the word is to describe it, we'll just call it respect for now, but your customers will see you as more of a brand having a book. And as well as this, you can capture emails from that. So you just do sign-ups in your book, get them to sign up for different promotions, and they give you the email address, and then you can, you know, use that email address to notify them when you have promotions on Amazon. So a big thing anymore is with your promotions is not asking them for an exchange for a review. So you should have your own email list of customers that are interested in your type of products, just so you can notify them, you know, our product usually sells for 30, it's now on sale for 10. Do you want to buy it? And when you have a big email list, or even, it doesn't even have to be that big, a few hundred people, and you notify them, you'll start getting sales because they're receiving a massive discount. So you'll be receiving sales, boosting up your BSR on your products, and it all works well. An ebook's a great way to capture email addresses, and that's one of the things we're working on a lot in 2017 for our brand, is building up our list that way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we've been doing for the day, and I'm gonna crack back on at it again. I have a lot to get through today, but if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, drop them on the Internet Biz Uni Facebook page, and I'll get around to answering them, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.